This is the Allen Park varsity volleyball team.
And this is state champs.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Planning for your future, because your future begins now. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Smethkamp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer serving Detroit.
Fall is officially here, and we're saying goodbye to September with another jam-packed edition of Michigan's original high school sports show, State Champs. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University. I'm Kiara Hay.
And I am Lauren Plant. We've got some great highlights from MAC Conference cross country to a serious battle downriver on the volleyball court that included a tornado warning. Girls swimming on the west side and boys tennis from the east. But on the football field, we had some trophy games this week. Plus, so many 5-0 teams all across the state, a whole bunch of them already punching their playoff ticket.
Our main event is a football showdown between River Rouge and Harper Woods. But first, let's start with a new rivalry in the making. Both teams undefeated coming in, Dearborn-Fortson at Belleville.
Hey, go out there, hit him in the mouth first play. This is where we set the tone.
Fortson Tractors came in with a 5-0 record, matching up with their new KLAA East rival Belleville. Tigers also perfect. Fortson up 3-0 into the second, looking for more. The give to Abraham Jafar. He finds the end zone, 10-0 Tractors. Tiger offense got it going. Just over 8 minutes to go in the second. The sophomore Christian Dewey Reed fakes the handoff. The quick release will hit the Michigan State commit Julian Barnett in stride. 10-7 game. But the first play from scrimmage following the TD, Abe J went back to work. Jafar going to simply outrun everybody. 127 yards on his first 6 carries. Tractors led 17-14 into the locker room. Late in the third, Tractors lead now 20-14. Julian Barnett currently sits on our watch list in the Mr. Football race. Well, watch this. The Under Armour All-American Barnett, his second touchdown of the game. Belleville grabs their first lead, 21-20. Fortson came back with another touchdown, but a little over 7 minutes to go in the game, deep in Tractor territory. Dewey Reed going to call his numbers. They get the conversion. Fortson missed a late field goal. Belleville now all alone atop the KLAA East. They remain perfect at 6-0, clinching a playoff berth. 29-26 the final. To volleyball, Down River League showdown in a first-place battle between Trenton and Allen Park. Both teams undefeated in league play. This matchup was a doozy. Let's start in the first game. Trenton in blue won a district championship a year ago. A pair of seniors getting us going. Bailey Wilson had 25 assists in this contest. The cross-court pass to Summer Cavazos. Scorcher. This game so evenly matched. In the end, the Jaguars claimed the second contest 27-25. Knotted at 25 right here. The senior Abigail Slate with a sizzler that ends up in the seats. AP won the third set too. But Trenton retorts in game 4. Plenty of TNT. Wilson also had 16 kills. That one flat out atomic. So much turbulence, we had a real tornado warning in the area. To a 5th game tiebreaker. Match point. Allen Park up 14-12. Ella Bailey had 20 kills, but surviving this blast to keep it alive. Amazing. Braylon McAllister to Tiberia. Ball game. Jags win 15-12. Huge Downriver League win.
Sean Belegian, and we go to the Detroit PSL Green Division matchup as Osborne was at home to take on Western. Both teams looking to win its first division title in school history. We pick things up in the second quarter. Osborne in blue driving, Senior quarterback Isaiah Watts rolling out. He gets it to Josiah Watts in the end zone, and the fellow senior gets the foot in for the 25-yard touchdown. Knights take a 6-0 lead. Then with 5 minutes to go in the half, Osborne looking to increase on its lead. Watts going long, and he connects with senior wideout Dakari Spence in stride for the 45-yard score. The Knights lead by 12 going into halftime. Western cut the lead 12-6 in the fourth and had a chance to tie it with under a minute left. Donovan Cole heaves it deep, but it's picked off by Osborne Jr. Kewan Carter. That would do it. Osborne hangs on to win 12-6 for its first division title in school history.
I'm Kiara Hay, and we go to cross country for the second Macomb Area Conference White Division Jamboree held at Warren Mont High School. And we start with the boys. Anchor Bay was your team winners with 5 runners finishing in the top 20. Individually, Carter Stoner of Port Huron Northern won the first Jamboree a couple weeks ago, and he was leading throughout most of the race. But in the end, the senior, Cedric Grant from Chippewa Valley High School, would get ahead of Stoner and take the race, winning by 3 seconds. Let's see what the ladies did. St. Clair won team honors with 6 runners placing in the top 20. Kiera Snyder of Port Huron Northern was looking to win her second Jamboree of the season and was running side by side against Cora Coolidge of Anchor Bay. And the junior Snyder would pull away from Coolidge by 13 seconds to capture her second individual Jamboree of the season.
This is Alan True from 24/7 Sports with this week's State Champs Recruit Report presented by Michigan Student Aid. Gibraltar Carlson's Ian Stewart has been getting recruited at a high level since his freshman year, but his recruitment took a turn this summer when he picked up offers from Michigan and Michigan State. Now into his junior season, after a good start to the year, he picked up another major offer when Ohio State offered him earlier in the week. He will visit the Buckeyes on October 13th, and several other schools, including Penn State and Alabama, are heavily involved as well. Stewart is 6'3", 200 pounds, and can play a number of different positions, including quarterback, which is he is playing out of necessity for his team so far this year. Detroit King had 2 of their top juniors visit West Virginia last weekend and come away with scholarship offers. Offensive tackle DeAndre Buford and wide receiver Rashawn Williams were both offered scholarships by the Mountaineers. Current King alum Martell Pettaway is a running back for West Virginia, so there's a connection there between the 2 schools. For this week's State Champs Recruit Report, presented by Michigan Student Aid, I'm Alan True.
Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Go to michigan.gov/MIStudentAid for more information.
We love hearing from you guys on the games you want to see right here on State Champs. But don't just make a request. Come strong with why we should be there. The Monroe High School Student Section, better known as the Trojan Army, hit us up with an email explaining about the rivalry between the Trojans and Temperance Bedford. They play for the Golden Cleat. We'll have highlights on how that turned out a little later in the show. And if you want to make your case on what team or sport we should cover, send us an email by going to our contact page on statechampsnetwork.com. We head to the far east northern part of the Lower Peninsula when State Champs returns.
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
You've worked hard to raise your family and build a happy life for them. Don't let unforeseen circumstances jeopardize everything you've built. Planning for Your Future is a law firm that makes it easy and affordable to protect your family with estate planning, wills, trusts, deeds, power of attorney, minor, and elder care. The experts at Planning for Your Future will meet with you, prepare your documents, and make sure you understand what each does. So contact Planning for Your Future today to set up your free phone consultation, because your future begins now.
You ready, Darius?
Let's do it. Anybody want an autograph?
Autograph? We're here for the stuffed crust pizza.
Stuffed crust pizza? Hey, what do you think you are? End of the line, pal.
Flavor fanatics love stuffing their faces with our stuffed flavored crust. Get one for only $2 more on any large original round pizza.
Hungry?
Howie's!
Northeast Michigan, and we go to boys soccer as Alpena hosted Traverse City Central. First half, we've got a penalty kick. Graham Bolton nails it in the bottom right corner. Alpena takes a 1-0 lead. Then it starts raining. Aiden Day taps one back to Botha, and we've got a penalty on the Trojans. Storch gives a nod to Botha, and it slides just past the goalie. That's Botha's 12th goal of the season. Alpena goes up 2-0. And like this fan said, that just happened. Second half, Trojans put 5 shots on goal to catch up. Everest Noyes with the header. Great save by Winton Harris. And Alpena tops Traverse City Central 2-0, earning their 9th shutout of the season. Now let's go to the 64th meeting between football rivals Tawas and Oscoda. First quarter, Tawas ball on their own 17. 4th and long. Go for the punt, right? Wrong. Dylan Mockty says his prayers and finds his own cousin Camden Groff, who goes 83 yards for a touchdown. Braves go up 7-0. Tawas ball again. Mockty throws, and he's intercepted. Owen Franklin patrolling the skies for a pick 6. Owls take the 8-7 lead. Owls keep clawing. Handoff goes to Robert Host, and he says, "Catch me if you can," for a 10-yard touchdown. Owls lead 14-7, and the Owls take this one 50-15. Up next, Oscoda faces Whittemore Prescott, and with the victory, the Owls will win their first conference title in 42 years.
I'm Mike Yakichonis, and let's show you some 8-player action as Hillman took on Posen. In the first quarter, George Kroll rolls to the right and decides to keep it himself. He takes it in for the touchdown as Posen takes the lead 6-0. The Vikings failed to convert their 2-point attempt. Now in the second quarter, Corey Hennigan hands the ball off to Gunnar Mellingen, and Mellingen handles the rest. He takes it in for the short score, putting Hillman up 8-6. At the end of the second quarter, a bizarre string of penalties allows Hillman to run a final play with no time on the clock. Mellingen gets the ball again and scores. Hillman takes the lead 24-12 at halftime. Mellingen had 29 carries for 203 yards en route to a 38-34 win.
I'm Kevin Trzynski, and we go to boys tennis as the 3-time defending Division III state champs Cranbrook at home to take on UND Jesuit. Lucas Bosch, the defending 2 singles champ for Cranbrook, playing 1 singles this year, going up against Theodore Yeldu from Jesuit. Good volley here, and it would be Bosch with the overhead smash at the net and goes on to win in straight sets. Jesuit, ranked 5th in D2, would respond in 1 doubles. Keegan Shetterly and Joe Steele was in a close match between Nikhil Dinadelu and Jack Trees. The junior combo from UND would come away with a 2-set victory. Another good match was in 3 doubles. Hayes Bradley and David Hermelin of Cranbrook taking on Matt Engelhardt and Matt Zarnicki after a close first match in which Cranbrook, Bradley, and Hermelin came up victorious in straight sets. It would be too much Cranbrook on this afternoon, taking on 4 flights in the single matches. The returning state champs, Justin Liu, with the nice winner at the net as he wins in straight sets over George Yeldu as the Cranes goes on to take the meet.
Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. Ever dreamed of learning how to design automobiles or other modes of transportation? Lawrence Technological University is the place to pursue your passion. Lawrence Tech has created a unique transportation design program that allows you to blend your creative design talent along with comprehensive understanding of automotive technology.
I think the biggest advantage of going to Lawrence Tech for product design or trans design is that we work really closely with people in industry. There's always people from different companies walking around our studio. In the spring semester, there's plenty of opportunities for internship positions.
This unique program offers many unique benefits. 100% of students enrolled in the transportation design program win internships in the industry. Students participate in company-sponsored projects all 4 years. All students are given a personal workspace in dedicated design studios led by industry designers and leaders. And top student designs are displayed at the North American International Auto Show, one of the biggest shows in the world. If you're interested in transportation and industrial design and you want to learn more about the degree programs offered at LTU, do yourself a huge favor and go to the website right now, ltu.edu. Find out how you can steer yourself onto the highway of your incredible future.
Here at State Champs, we think Halloween is a big deal, and every year we try to make it something special. Sometimes we go scary, and other times we go superhero. There are so many great Halloween attractions right here in Michigan, and if you own one, invite us out. Maybe we'll host our October 28th show right from your establishment. Go to our contact page at statechampsnetwork.com and let us know you want State Champs to be there. We promise great promotion for your business, and it gets everyone in the spirit of Halloween. We've got an update in our Hungry Howie's Mr. Football race next on State Champs.
The ones who wake up every morning ready to take on the world. The ones who push their limits to be better than the rest. You're looking to join a team of leaders who want to be challenged. You want to be pushed to your limits. You value freedom and think you have what it takes. The ones with speed, strength, intellect, and determination. Michigan Army National Guard. We see you.
Are you stuck in your job? Getting frustrated playing the waiting game for the next opportunity to advance your career? Let Blue Chip Talent help. As an award-winning talent acquisition company, our specialty is matching candidates with careers in IT and engineering. At Blue Chip Talent, we take a laser-focused approach to reaching your career goals. We have access to jobs you won't find anywhere else to help advance your career faster and easier. Plus, we take care of you. Employees receive industry-leading benefits and competitive perks. Don't waste another minute worrying, because we are ridiculously good at advancing careers.
Hey, it's my student age. Okay, let's go. Okay. Time to go to college. How can I get started? Wanna gain more knowledge, but I can't pay out of pocket. Call my student age today and we can get you on the way. If you really want it, all you gotta do is make a way. Looking for a scholarship, you trying to land some grants? Visit my student aid and we can help with that. My student aid has the knowledge and tools to make college accessible, affordable for you.
It's tough to improve on an original, and SNEFCamp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. Lease the all-new 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 for only $79 a month for 24 months, or a new Jeep Compass Limited 4x4 at just $59 a month during Ram Power Days at SNEFCamp on Telegraph at Plymouth Road in Redford.
SNEFCamp, Metro Detroit's original. SNEFCamp, SNEFCamp.
Sean Belegian here, and we go to Monroe County as Temperance Bedford took on the Monroe Trojans, this for the Golden Cleat Trophy. We start in the first quarter. Monroe and White driving. Junior running back Jared Banks gets the handoff, and he goes on in for the 15-yard score. Trojans take a 7-0 lead. Bedford would respond on the opening play of the second quarter. Anthony Pasanti punches it in from a couple yards out, kicking Mules down a digit, 7-6. But Monroe would end the half with two more scores. Senior quarterback Malik Linton keeps it himself and works his way in for the 20-yard score as the Trojans went up 21-7 at the half. It would be all Monroe the rest of the way. Senior running back Jalen Johnson gets the handoff and gets to the end zone from 10 yards out. Monroe claims the Golden Cleat Trophy for the first time in 4 years, beating Bedford 41-6 the final. We head to the Lakes Valley Conference as Lakeland was at home to take on the Warriors from Walled Lake Western. Lakeland, who hasn't beaten Western in 9 years, would strike on the opening play of the game. Senior running back Robbie Tracy gets the handoff, gone. 80 yards. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead after the first quarter. Walled Lake Western was down 14 late in the first half, but they get a score here as the Mr. Football candidate, Sam Johnson, goes on in for the 15-yard touchdown. Warriors trail 14-7 as we head into halftime. It would be all Lakeland the rest of the way. Tracy once again powering his way in for the 8-yard score. Lakeland beats Walled Lake Western for the first time since 2009, 28-7, your final.
Kiara back here, and we go to the west side of the state as Hudsonville went on the road to take on Grand Haven. And we begin in the 50 free, and it will be Kelly Peasley of Hudsonville touching the wall first for the victory. Back comes Grand Haven in the 200 IM. Caitlin Ackerman, the defending state champ in this event, would set a new pool and school record here with a time of 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Exciting ending here in the 400 relay. Natalie Fisher with the big lead heading into the last 25, but Ackerman would come from behind and just edges out Fisher to get the W. But it would be too much Hudsonville on this night, as Sydney Klein would cruise on in for the win as Hudsonville goes on to take the meet over Grand Haven.
Back inside the studio now where Sean Belizean is back to talk up our Hungry Howie's Mr. Football race. For the first time in a long time, we do not have any changes to our top 10. Now, the list on your screen are the current guys in the running for the award. I will say the Walled Lake Western quarterback Sam Johnson is the leading vote getter, with Cass Tech running back Jaron Mangum in second. Sean, tell us about the timeline. When does voting end? When do we decide the winner?
Yeah, very important that we get this information out there. Now, here is the timeline. The top 10 freezes after week 1 of the playoffs. No one else can get in. Now, the voting will end the Wednesday following the state semifinals at 12 p.m. The final 4 will be selected and revealed on the State Champs State Finals episode from Ford Field. Then, finally, I should say, our 2018 Hungry Howie's Mr. Football will be crowned a few days following the state final.
Now, there is a Mr. Football watch list in full effect. One guy on that list is a phenomenal athlete that's being recruited as a defensive back at the next level.
Marvin Grant. At 6'2", 200 pounds, he's a do-it-all safety. He can provide the big hit, the big pick, and he has shown the ability to turn that big pick all the way into points for the Martin Luther King defense.
Thank you, Sean, and thank you for voting in our 11th Hungry Howie's Mr. Football race. Keep doing it at statechampsnetwork.com. Who will take this bad boy home? We'll find out soon enough.
Today, let's talk about a new rule for the soccer season. There's a change in soccer rules this year on plays where a defender denies an obvious goal-scoring opportunity within their own penalty area. The penalty has been amended depending on whether or not the referee determines that the defensive player was attempting to play the ball when committing the foul. If so, the defender will receive a yellow card rather than a red card, and a penalty kick will be awarded. Here are a couple examples where the defender was playing the ball, which now results in a yellow card. This eliminates the previous double jeopardy on the play, a PK, and a red card. Of course, in those circumstances where there was no attempt to play the ball, the defender is still disqualified. Here's an example of a play where a red card would be issued. This brings the high school rule in line with college and international rules. For more information about soccer, visit the MHSAA website.
And here it is, the first ever State Champs Anvil Award. It'll go to whoever we decide is the best offensive or defensive lineman or linebacker in the state. Just like Mr. Football, you can vote in this contest as well. The winner is automatically in our Final 4. Check out our top 10 right now on statechampsnetwork.com. Also, be sure to watch or listen to our 2 weekly Michigan High School football podcasts, The Football Forecast and Extra Point. They premiere Monday at 5 p.m. and Thursday at 3 p.m. There's recaps, predictions, recruiting talk. It's all there. Check out Extra Point and The Football Forecast at statechampsnetwork.com or on the YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Or you can listen on apps like SoundCloud and Stitcher. The main event is next, River Rouge versus Harper Woods. Stay tuned.
I love working for Stryker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Stryker because we are like a family.
At Stryker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Stryker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together, with our
customers,
we are driven
to make
healthcare better.
Great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for 1 medium pizza at participating locations.
Hungry Howie's makes it easy. It's just a little mini pizza box, but we make lots of money, lots of dough.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
Welcome back to State Champs. Since 2010, there has been a movement at River Rouge. 8 straight playoff berths that have resulted in 5 regional, 2 semifinal, and 1 state finals appearance. You know how many playoff appearances they had the previous 34 years? 4. A new coach and a whole new attitude has Harper Woods at the beginning of a similar type of transformation. Off to their best start in a decade, both teams 4-1 coming in. This game was for the division title.
Sean Belegian back here for our main event. First place battle in the Michigan Metro Athletic Conference Blue Division between River Rouge and Harper Woods. We pick things up in the second quarter with the game scoreless, but not for long. As River Rouge senior quarterback Emmanuel Ferguson scores on the 3-yard keeper, it's 7-0 Panthers. More from Rouge later in the second. The Air Force-bound Ferguson going to the air and connects with Armontave Caldwell for the 35-yard gain down to the Harper Woods 10. Ferguson would sneak it in a few plays later, and that would increase the lead to 13. Harper Woods finally gets on the board on the final play of the half, and the senior Chris Robinson, with 2 defenders around him, comes down with the nice 20-yard touchdown grab. The Pioneers were down 13-7 going into the half. But River Rouge would snatch that momentum right back to start the second half as the senior Khalif Jenkins goes in for the 10-yard touchdown. Panthers back up 2 scores at 21-7. It was all River Rouge on this night. Ferguson on 4th and goal gets it to a wide open DeAndre Bully for the touchdown. River Rouge goes on to beat Harper Woods 35-7 as they sit atop in first place in the Metro Athletic Conference Blue Division.
I feel like we came out here and we did our thing. You know, we played as a team. We had a great week of practice, and you know the outcome of today is the win. And I think we did a really great job, and we worked together and did what we had to do.
Time now for the Great Clips Clip of the Week, and we head to volleyball. Allen Park taking on Trenton. Final point in the 5th game. Jaguar Jr. Ella Bailey survives the blast to keep it alive, and then Braylon McAllister gets it to Gianna Tiberia for the game winner as Allen Park beats Trenton in 5 games. The Clip of the Week is presented by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
All right, so that's all we got this week. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did making it.
Yep, and connect with us on social media all week, and we'll see you guys next week.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Planning for your future, because your future begins now. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Sneth Camp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer serving Detroit.